Welcome to Send to Amazon, FBA's future shipment creation workflow. In this video, we'll cover the benefits of Send to Amazon and when you should try out this new workflow. Send to Amazon is a new shipment creation workflow for FBA sellers, saving you time through a streamlined and more flexible process for creating FBA shipments. Send to Amazon improves upon the Send Replenish inventory workflow with new technology and a refreshed user interface, providing the following benefits. 1. Simplified workflow steps, reducing time spent creating shipments. 2. Ability to save and reuse pack, prep, and labeling information from shipment to shipment. 3. More flexibility in your process, such as packing boxes before confirming shipments. Send to Amazon is available today for all sellers in the United States, Canada, Mexico, Japan, Germany, United Kingdom, Spain, France, Italy, and Australia, and more. No additional fees or sign-up are required. You can access Send to Amazon from your shipping queue in Seller Central by clicking Inventory, then Manage FBA Shipments. Before you get started, it's important to note that Send to Amazon is still under development. Not all features are supported at this time. Depending on your shipment type, you may still need to use the existing Send Replenish inventory shipment creation workflow in Seller Central until the remaining features are built. Try out Send to Amazon today if 1. You pack single SKU or mixed SKU boxes, and 2. You ship individual boxes using small parcel delivery or SPD, or as pallets using less than truckload or LTL. In marketplaces where Amazon offers partnered carrier, you can purchase shipping labels within Send to Amazon to take advantage of discounted shipping rates from Amazon partnered carriers. You're also welcome to purchase shipping outside of Send to Amazon with a carrier of your choice. Wait to try Send to Amazon if you use Amazon Global Logistics or Global Shipping Services for shipments originating in China to the US, UK, and participating EU destinations. This feature isn't available yet, but will be coming soon. To learn more about Send to Amazon, stay up to date on available features, and see our schedule of live demonstrations, visit the Send to Amazon General Information and Learning Opportunities page in Seller Central. Ready to send in your FBA inventory? Welcome to the first video of the Send to Amazon series. This video gives a quick overview of creating shipments using Send to Amazon. To learn more about the workflow, check out the detailed step-level video tutorials in Seller University. Send to Amazon is a streamlined shipment creation workflow that saves you time by simplifying FBA shipment creation. You are guided through a series of steps based on the decisions you make when creating shipments. Note the steps you see may vary based on your choices. The first step in the workflow is providing box content information. Knowing the contents of each box allows us to move your inventory rapidly through our network with minimal manual touches. Providing us with accurate box content information also reduces the chances of boxes getting sidelined due to inconsistent shipment information, thereby making your inventory available for sale faster. For inventory shipped in boxes containing multiple units of the same SKU, also known as single SKU boxes, you provide box content information through reusable case pack templates. These templates contain information on how your SKUs are prepped, labeled, and packed, and are ideal for SKUs shipped with the same box configuration shipment to shipment. Each time you create a shipment in Send to Amazon, the box content information is automatically identified from your case pack template. You can simply enter the quantity of boxes to add them to the workflow and avoid re-entering these same details shipment to shipment when you always pack, prep, and label a SKU the same way. If you are packing more than one SKU in a box, also known as mixed SKU boxes, you'll be prompted to enter the quantity of units of each SKU that you are shipping. Once you have confirmed the inventory that you want to send in mixed SKU boxes, we determine which SKUs can be packed together based on whether they require special handling at our fulfillment centers. For example, SKUs considered to be hazmat or hazardous materials cannot be packed with other SKUs, since hazmat SKUs are shipped to special fulfillment centers that can safely receive them. You are then prompted to provide box content information for each group of SKUs that can be packed together. If you are packing all your mixed SKUs in one box, you can directly enter the box weight and dimensions using a web form. If you pack your inventory in multiple boxes, you'll be prompted to upload your box packing details as a spreadsheet. Finally, you can ship both single SKU boxes and mixed SKU boxes simultaneously using Send to Amazon. As an example, if you normally sell fast-selling products on FBA and want to test customer interest with a few new products, you can create shipments with single SKU boxes using the case pack template for your fast-selling products and create mixed SKU boxes for your new products in the same workflow. The next step in the workflow is confirm shipping. Once you have provided box content information, we determine where each box has to be shipped, ensuring that your inventory is placed in close proximity to customers. Based on shipping destinations and boxes, we estimate carrier fees to ship your inventory as individual boxes using small parcel delivery, or SPD, or as pallets using less than truckload, or LTL options. This enables you to make a well-informed decision regarding the shipping mode that works for you. Whatever your shipping mode, you can choose to use an Amazon-partnered carrier and purchase your shipping labels directly from within Send to Amazon, taking advantage of deeply discounted shipping rates. However, you are welcome to use any carrier you like to deliver your inventory to Amazon's fulfillment centers. After confirming your shipping, you are ready to label your boxes and pallets. Let's first consider the small parcel delivery shipping mode. Each box that you send to Amazon's fulfillment centers requires an FBA box ID label identifying the contents of the box. If you're using an Amazon-partnered carrier, a shipping label will be generated for each box in addition to the FBA box ID label. Make sure that the correct label is applied to the correct box. If you're shipping pallets, an FBA box ID label will have to be placed on each box before you load them onto a pallet. Once the boxes are palletized, you'll be prompted to choose your carrier and provide pallet details for each shipment in the workflow. After confirming pallet information, you'll get 4 pallet labels for each pallet, 1 for each side of a pallet. When you are done labeling your boxes and/or pallets, you're ready to hand them off to your carrier and start tracking when your inventory is received at our fulfillment centers. If you are using a non-partnered carrier, make sure you provide tracking IDs for your shipments so that we can prepare for their arrival. That concludes our short introduction to Send to Amazon. Check out the detailed step-level video tutorials in Seller University to learn more about the workflow. Welcome to the Send to Amazon video series. In this video, you will learn about the benefits of case pack templates in Send to Amazon and the steps to create them. Providing Amazon with accurate box content information allows us to move your inventory rapidly through our network, making them available for sales sooner. If you're shipping boxes with 1 or more units of the same SKU, we recommend that you create reusable case pack templates to provide box content information, box weights, box dimensions, prep and labeling information. Since these templates can be used for future shipments, you won't have to re-enter packing details every time you ship that SKU, thus reducing time spent creating shipments. Now let's see how to create a case pack template. First, click the Packing Details drop-down menu in Step 1. Choose Inventory to send and select Create Case Pack Template. The Case Pack template saves information about how you prep, label, and pack the SKU. We'll skip the name field for now. Units per box is the number of sellable units in each shipping box that you'll hand off to your carrier. If, for example, you always get case packs from your supplier with 10 sellable units per box, you would enter 10 here. Let's say that the box dimensions are 8 by 12 by 16 inches and that each box weighs 15 pounds. Next, enter information about the prep and labeling for each unit. If Amazon has stored the prep type for this SKU, it will appear here automatically. Otherwise, choose the prep category that applies to the SKU from the drop-down menu. If none of these fits your SKU and no additional prep is required, select No Prep Needed. In this example, we're selecting baby products as the prep category. Now tell us whether you want to prep each unit yourself or use the FBA prep service to have Amazon do it for a per unit fee. The same goes for labeling. In this example, because you or your supplier do all the required prep and labeling, you select Seller for the Who Preps Units and Who Labels Units fields. Now back to the packing template name that we left blank earlier. If you have multiple manufacturers or suppliers, each of which packs differently, you might want to create multiple case pack templates for that SKU. Currently, Send to Amazon lets you create up to 3 case pack templates for each of your SKUs. Make sure to name each template so they're easy to tell apart. Let's call this template Warehouse LA-10 units. Supposing that this product comes from your warehouse in Los Angeles and has 10 units per box. By clicking Save, you return to the beginning and can now see a preview of the template details you just entered. Because you selected Seller in Who Labels Units, you print the labels by clicking Print SKU Labels and then label your SKUs. To create a second case pack template for this SKU, click the Packing Detail drop-down menu and select Create Case Pack Template. Fill in the packing details and click Save. To edit or delete an existing case pack template, click the pencil icon next to the packing detail. After making your changes, click Save. To delete, click Delete Packing Template. This concludes the instructional video on how to create, modify, and delete case pack templates in Send to Amazon. Check out the detailed step-level video tutorials in Seller University to learn more about the workflow. Welcome to the step-level video tutorial series on Send to Amazon, a streamlined shipment creation workflow that saves you time by simplifying FBA shipment creation. In this video, we'll cover Step 1 of the Send to Amazon workflow, Choose Inventory to Send. To access Send to Amazon, click Inventory and select Manage FBA Shipments. Click the Send to Amazon link at the top of the Shipping Queue page. On the Send to Amazon page, you'll see a list of all your SKUs that have been converted to FBA. To learn more about converting your inventory to FBA, go to Seller University and search for Converting Products to FBA. First, you'll set the address that you want to ship from and the marketplace destination. These details determine which fulfillment centers you'll send your inventory to and can't be changed after you confirm your shipment destinations in Step 2, Confirm Shipping of the Send to Amazon workflow. Next, determine how you'd like to pack your shipping boxes. Knowing the contents of each shipping box allows us to move your inventory rapidly through our network with minimal manual touches. Providing us with accurate box content information also reduces the chances of boxes getting sidelined because of inconsistent box content information and allows us to make your inventory available for sale faster. There are 2 ways to add the inventory that you want to send to Amazon. The first way is to add the inventory as case packs, which are shipping boxes that contain 1 or more units of the same SKU. The second way is to add the inventory as individual units and provide box content information for these units in the next step. First, let's look at adding case packs, or single SKU boxes, to the workflow. If you're shipping boxes with 1 or more units of the same SKU, we recommend that you create reusable case pack templates to provide box content information, box weights, box dimensions, prep and labeling information. Since these templates can be used for future shipments, you won't have to re-enter packing details every time you ship that SKU. To learn how to create a case pack template, search for Send to Amazon, Create Case Pack Template in Seller University. To replenish your case packed SKUs, choose the template that contains information about how the SKU is packed, prepped, and labeled from the Packing Detail dropdown. If you selected Seller as the labeling owner in the case pack template, you will notice the Print SKU Labels link. Click on it to print and apply SKU labels. Next, enter the number of boxes you want to send. For this SKU, you're sending 13 boxes. This equals 130 units because your case pack template shows that each shipping box contains 10 sellable units. Click Ready to Send. With that, you now know how to add single SKU boxes created with case pack templates to your Send to Amazon workflow. Now let's look at adding individual products to the workflow. This is ideal if you are sending mixed SKU boxes, that is, shipping boxes that contain more than one unique SKU, or if you are sending single SKU boxes that change from shipment to shipment. Start by selecting individual units under Packing Details. Now enter information about the prep and labeling of each unit. When you're done, enter the number of sellable units, say 15, and click Ready to Pack. If you're shipping individual units, you'll notice a new step in the workflow, Step 1B, Pack Individual Units, where you'll be prompted to provide box content information for these SKUs. Note that you can create shipments that have both single SKU boxes created with case pack templates and individual units packed in mixed SKU boxes in the same workflow. After you've added all the inventory that you want to send, continue to the next step. This concludes the instructional video for Step 1, Choose Inventory to Send. If you're shipping individual units, look for the video Step 1B, Pack Individual Units in Seller University. If you're shipping single SKU boxes using case pack templates only, you can proceed directly to the Step 2, Confirm Shipping video. This video will cover Step 1B of the Send to Amazon workflow, Pack Individual Units. In this step, you'll be prompted to provide box content information for the individual units from Step 1 of the workflow. You won't see this step if you provided box content information for all your SKUs using the case pack templates in Step 1. Once you've confirmed the quantity of individual units to send to Amazon, we determine which SKUs can be packed together based on whether they require special handling at our fulfillment centers. For example, SKUs that are categorized as dangerous goods or hazmat can't be packed with other SKUs because dangerous goods are shipped to special fulfillment centers that can receive them safely. Another factor which determines which SKUs can be packed together is the SKU weights and dimensions. Oversized SKUs cannot be packed with standard-sized SKUs because oversized SKUs can only be received at specialized fulfillment centers. Here is one more example. SKUs that require prep or labeling to be performed by Amazon shouldn't be packed with SKUs that are already prepped and labeled. This ensures that boxes that contain SKUs that don't require Amazon to prep or label them are not unnecessarily sidelined at the Amazon Fulfillment Center and can be made available for sale sooner. Once your pack groups are determined, you'll be prompted to provide box content information for the SKUs in each pack group. In this demo, your inventory has been sorted into 2 pack groups. You can pack SKUs in a pack group in any combination. However, you shouldn't mix SKUs from one pack group with SKUs from another pack group. If all units of the SKUs in the pack group will fit into one box, select Everything will fit into one box and click Confirm. Enter the box weight and dimensions and click Confirm Packing Information. If the SKUs in the pack group will be packed in more than one box, select Multiple boxes will be needed and click Confirm. You'll then be prompted to enter the estimated number of boxes that the SKUs in a pack group will fit into. Click Generate Excel file, download the template and open the file in Excel. For each box, enter the number of units of each SKU that you will be packing in that box. Make sure that the quantity of units in the boxes for each SKU is equal to the expected quantity of SKUs in that box. Next, enter the box weight and dimensions. As you pack, mark your boxes as Pack Group 1, Box 1, Pack Group 1, Box 2, and so on. This will help you match the right FBA box ID label to each box in Step 3, Print Box Labels. After you're done packing your shipping boxes and entering the information in the Excel file, save the file and upload it. Save the file and upload it to Send to Amazon by clicking Upload and Validate File. We understand that as you pack your boxes, you might want to change the quantity of certain SKUs, either to account for damaged inventory or to optimize for space in the boxes. You can do so by going back to the previous step where you entered the quantities and updating the quantity of SKUs that you want to send. When you're done, proceed to Step 1B. Note that the pack groups can change when you add or remove SKUs in Step 1. Please make sure that you re-upload box content information for the updated pack groups. After you provide box content information for all pack groups, click Confirm and Continue to proceed to the next step. This concludes the instructional video for Step 1B, Pack Individual Units. In the next step, we'll determine the optimal location for your boxes to be sent so they are close to your customers. Welcome to Step 2 of the Send to Amazon workflow, Confirm Shipping. This video continues Send to Amazon training and depending on the SKUs you selected in Step 1 of the workflow, your inventory could go to more than one fulfillment center represented by each shipment card in the workflow. This is to place your inventory closer to customers and ensure we can meet prime customer delivery promises. Click on View Contents to see how your boxes are allocated across each shipment and download a pack list. You can also print your SKU labels here if you haven't done so already on Step 1. After reviewing the shipments, enter the date that you expect to hand off inventory to your carrier. If you're unsure of the exact shipping date, just give a best guess for now. You can update this field in the following steps. Giving Amazon an accurate ship date helps us plan for receiving your inventory in our fulfillment network and avoid unnecessary delays. Next, choose the shipping mode, which refers to the way that your shipment will be transported. You can send your inventory as individual boxes by selecting the Small Parcel Delivery (SPD) option or as pallets by selecting the Less Than Truckload (LTL) option. If you choose Small Parcel Delivery, you will be prompted to select the carrier that you'll be using to ship your SKUs to Amazon's fulfillment centers. You can take advantage of discounted rates by choosing an Amazon-partnered carrier. This option allows you to purchase and print shipping labels within Send to Amazon. If you decide to use a different carrier, select Non-Partnered Carrier and pick the carrier's name in the drop-down. If you don't know which carrier you'll be using, or if you'll be using more than one carrier, select Other. You'll be able to review the estimated charges for shipping at the bottom right of your screen before you accept and confirm shipping. If you choose the Less Than Truckload option, you'll be able to see estimated pallet configurations based on the box content information you provided in Step 1 of the workflow. These are used to estimate the cost for shipping LTL, which serves as guidance for deciding the way your shipment will be transported to reduce your overall shipping costs. You will have the option to modify your pallet configurations and confirm the carrier in Step 4 of the workflow. After finalizing the ship mode, review the shipments and click Confirm Shipping. At this point, your shipments will be created and a shipment ID will be generated for each shipment. Welcome to the video covering Step 3 of the Send to Amazon workflow, Print Box Labels. By this time, your shipments have been confirmed. You can see the details for each shipment, including the default shipment name and shipment ID within each shipment card. The default shipment names can be updated by clicking Rename. Click View or Edit Contents to see how your boxes are allocated across each shipment and download the pack list. You can also print your SKU labels here if you haven't done so already in Step 1. We understand that due to normal business events, you might need to make edits to shipment contents at this stage. You can do so by clicking on View or Edit Contents in the shipment card. You can edit the number of units within a shipment by 5% or 6 units, whichever is greater. Click Validate Updates when you have finalized the quantity changes. If you need to make changes above this limit, you must cancel this workflow by clicking on Delete Shipments and Charges and then create a new one. We'll now explore how to print box labels. This experience will differ depending on the shipping mode selection in Step 2 of the workflow. First, we'll look at the Print Box Labels experience for small parcel shipments. You can skip forward to the Less Than Truckload section in this video if you are shipping pallets. For small parcel delivery, SPD, print your box labels by selecting the format and clicking Print Box Labels to generate a PDF with labels for each box in your shipment. Each box that you send to Amazon's fulfillment centers requires an FBA box ID label, which identifies the contents of the box. If you are using an Amazon-partnered carrier with your small parcel shipment, a shipping label will be generated for each box in addition to the FBA box ID label. If you're using a non-partnered carrier, work with your carrier to create the carrier shipping labels for your boxes. Make sure that the correct FBA box ID label is applied to the correct box to avoid excess receive delays. After you've handed off your boxes to the carrier, select Mark All as Shipped to tell us that they're on their way. You can now track each shipment by clicking on the Track Shipment links below. If you're using a partnered carrier, your tracking IDs will automatically populate. If you are using a non-partnered carrier, provide tracking IDs for your shipments. Providing tracking details can help Amazon receive shipments up to 30% faster and make products available for sales sooner. This concludes the shipment creation process if you are shipping using small parcel delivery. If you are shipping pallets, continue watching this video. At this stage, print your FBA box ID labels by selecting your printing format and clicking Print Box Labels to generate a PDF. Each box that you send to an Amazon fulfillment center requires an FBA box ID label identifying the contents of the box. Make sure to apply the correct label to the correct box to avoid delays during the receiving process. Printing box labels completes Step 3 of Send to Amazon. You're ready to proceed to the next step, continue to carrier and pallet information. If you are shipping pallets, look for the video Send to Amazon, Step 4, Confirm Carrier and Pallet Information. This video will cover Step 4 of the Send to Amazon workflow, Confirm Carrier and Pallet Information. You will only see this step if you are shipping pallets. Now that you've printed and applied box labels, you're ready to palletize your boxes and confirm carrier information. The experience to provide pallet information will differ depending on the carrier's selection. First, we'll look at the experience if you're using an Amazon-partnered carrier. You can skip forward to the non-partnered carrier section if you are booking a carrier of your choice outside of the Send to Amazon workflow. By choosing an Amazon partner carrier, you can purchase shipping labels within Send to Amazon, schedule pickup, and take advantage of discounted shipping rates. Next, enter the Freight Ready date, which is the date when your shipments will be ready for pickup by the carrier. Giving Amazon an accurate Freight Ready date lets us plan for receiving your inventory in our fulfillment network and helps avoid unnecessary delays. If this is your first shipment, add the contact information of someone at your pickup location who can coordinate with the carrier. If this is not your first shipment, you can select an existing contact. Next, palletize your boxes if you haven't done so already and provide pallet information for each shipment in the workflow. We pre-populate this section based on box content information you provided in Step 1 of the workflow. Verify if these details are correct and then click Confirm to receive estimated carrier charges. Otherwise, edit the details to provide correct pallet information. Updating pallet information will recalculate the shipping fees. Now, let's go through each field in the Pallet Information section. Freight class is a standardized classification system used to determine the billable weight and risk of a shipment. Freight class is ranked from 50 to 500. This can be entered manually, or you can retain Amazon's estimates. An optional field is your freight declared value. This helps us determine the value of your inventory. If blank, we will assume the value is $1.50 times the shipment weight. Then enter pallet weight and height, whether the pallets are stacked or not, and the number of pallets for each configuration. After confirming pallet information for all shipments, accept your carrier charges and by clicking on Confirm Carrier and Pallet Information. This completes Step 4 if you are shipping with an Amazon-partnered carrier. At this stage, you can skip ahead to the video for Step 5. Print pallet labels to apply pallet labels and schedule pickup with the carrier. If you are not using an Amazon-partnered carrier, continue watching this video. If you decide to book shipping outside of Send to Amazon with a carrier of your choice, select Non-Partnered Carrier. Palletize your boxes if you haven't done so already and confirm the number of pallets in each shipment. Click Print to get 4 copies of FBA pallet ID labels for each pallet in your shipment. Pallet labels include information that the fulfillment center uses to verify the arrival and contents of the shipment. Place 1 label squarely on each of the 4 sides of the pallet so that the forklift driver will be able to see them. Next, select the carrier that you'll be using to ship to Amazon. If you don't know which carrier you'll be using, or if you'll be using more than one carrier, select Other. After you hand off your pallets to your carrier, select Mark All as Shipped to tell us that your inventory is on its way. Your carrier will issue a document called the Bill of Lading, BOL, to acknowledge receipt of the inventory for each shipment. Click Track Shipment for each shipment in the workflow and enter the BOL numbers in the Tracking Events tab in the Shipment Summary page. That brings us to the end of the shipment creation demo if you are shipping pallets with a carrier of your choice. This video will cover Step 5 of the Send to Amazon workflow, Print Pallet Labels. You will see this step only if you are shipping pallets with an Amazon-partnered carrier. Now that your pallets are packed, it's time to apply pallet labels. Print your pallet labels by selecting your printing format and clicking Print to generate 4 copies of the FBA pallet ID and shipping label for each pallet in your shipment. These labels include information that the fulfillment centers use to verify the arrival and contents of the shipment. Place 1 label squarely on each of the 4 sides of the pallet so that the forklift driver will be able to see them. You can also print the Bill of Lading, BOL, in this step. For each pallet shipment, you must provide a valid Bill of Lading, BOL, to the carrier so they can schedule a delivery appointment. The BOL will be generated no later than 8 a.m. local time the morning of the pickup. During pickup, make sure you provide your assigned partnered carrier the Bill of Lading, BOL, and the Amazon reference number, ARN. After your shipment has been picked up, select Mark All as Shipped to tell us that they're on their way. You can track each shipment by clicking on the Track Shipment links below. That concludes Step 5, Print Pallet Labels, and brings us to the end of the shipment creation demo if you are shipping pallets with a partnered carrier.